Another day, another maximum play, I guess. And here's me just walking around. As you can see, my home has been upgraded and I've been working on some new things. I mean, it's been like 7 days and I've been playing this game almost every day that I possibly can. So I guess today is special and home to an amazing glow clock. Oh yeah, oh yeah, so this is what I've been up to. New furniture, a Game Boy, comic book I guess, and I bought turnips finally. And I've been just making a mess everywhere in my little humble abode, but I got a bigger house. So let me show you that. Show you that. My Dryroids here. I have the awesome Apple clock. That's a big clock, and a painting I found. I could probably sell that if it. This Red. I also visited Crazy Red. He's kind of different from New Leaf because Red sells paintings and other stuff, but you have to spot out the fakes in order to get the genuine article, and you can easily look up that kind of stuff online. But overall, it's been a... Oh my god, I keep getting more people. I've been getting a lot of new people, like, I don't know if you met Pango and Rasher, but I also got... Oh, I got Midge this time, and it's funny how Fang completely hates it here, but he still hasn't moved out yet. That's kind of strange. But yeah, I've been playing this game like on my own time because I just haven't had enough time to play games in general. But I had to reallocate my schedule because of my new job, which I started. But I might as well talk about it as well, and it's kind of interesting. But with these kinds of games, it's kind of chill, and you can see me doing chores while I explain what I've been doing over the course of my life in this kind of sense, where in other kinds of playthroughs I just talk about whatever and the game itself that I actually know. So let me deliver this to Rasher since I finally found him. But let me get on with explaining. I started at Amazon in Windsor, Connecticut. That's where I'm from, guys. I'm from Connecticut. But if you're in Connecticut or live around the Hartford County area, like basically center north in the state, then give me a holler and maybe we can talk about collaborations. But that's where I'm based out of currently. I'm looking forward to moving actually, which will probably be in a year. Right now I'm saving some money finally, because over the course of the past couple years I've been looking for full-time work as well as... Aww. You're sad. She is always like in a mood too. The cutest character in this entire game, and she's always in a mood. This is not what I want to see. That's not your best look. Oh, actually, maybe I might as well bring this up. I cannot find a single damn spot to dig up a fossil for the past couple days. There was like none. And my theory about the trees being in the way of those holes is really, I think, starting to take hold. And from being a theory to an actual fact. But yeah, I'm want to move out with my girlfriend to get a place together. We'll probably move like to I don't know, to another... Our future is to move to another state in general, because we can't stand living up in the north any longer. We want to move down south. And then, actually have an affordable house, because maybe in North Carolina. We were thinking North Carolina or something. But, we're gonna currently move to, like, some part in the state, and once we get enough money, or enough it's built up in our mortgage, we'll move down south. Basically, that's the goal, trying to get the hell out of here. But, not that I have anything wrong with Connecticut. It's a beautiful state. There's a lot of beautiful places to visit if you know where to go. The problem is, everyone's always depressed, always on about something, because of either money issues or tax issues or something related to the job, because that's the one trade-off of living up here. You have to pay a lot, and I think it's widely known that Connecticut is one of the highest tax states in the entire country. And that's probably feeding on the fact that everyone's always depressed around here. So that's one of the bigger problems. Let's talk to her. Is it a her? I think it's a her. But, yeah, that's the whole plan. But anyway, this job, it's literally putting things up and putting them back down, but it has a lot more to it than that. Amazon, that's Amazon in Windsor, that's what I meant to say. It's a huge-ass building. If you ever worked in a warehouse and thought that was a huge building, then you should get your eyes checked with this building, because it's massive, like, incredibly massive. They even have... I only work in 1/3 of the building yet, because they're still building. They're still doing things to it. And they'll open it up in phases, pretty much. But anyways... It's cool, 'cause you could probably look this up on YouTube and other places, but we use a state-of-the-art technology called Kiva robots, or Kiva units. And you can look this up on YouTube and VMO or whatever, but you can see the demo of what they do. They essentially pick up product and bring it to you, and then you package it up and put it back on the robot, and they bring it to another location. So it pretty much mitigates the workload, leaving us to concentrate on making packages pretty much and using computers to actually like make sure the robots are working and doing their job. It's really cool, and that whole facility is going to be open with them. And here's a cool thing about it, like, it mitigates the workload, but it's also really quiet. If you ever work in like UPS or like FedEx like warehouses, it's incredibly loud because of all the conveyors that happen. There's Gulp. I'm not going to deal with him because he's going to talk about some nonsense. But it's pretty neat. It's Kiva robots are pretty much one of the best things to ever happen to warehouses, I bet. Because it's so, like, it doesn't, like, have people, like, mindlessly looking for shells and stuff, but basically the robots look for the actual, like, product, bring it to you, and then you bring it back. That's essentially what they do. But nonetheless, you're getting paid to work out, so there's no issue there. And I feel like a little bit more happy here because of the workout routine that I have over there. But hopefully with the incoming cash I'm making, I'm gonna be able to probably afford better equipment as well as save up to finally buy a house. That's the main goal. I'm trying to get out of here. But anyways, what else happened? Here's a story. On my way home from work one day, I think you can look this up on WFSB as well. On my way home from work, there was a giant tractor-trailer incident that happened. You could just look at my date and like go back like a couple days on my screen. Because at this time of this recording, Animal Crossing's perfect. We're just looking up the days of the week of what shit has happened. But yeah, tractor-trailer, like, basically careened and blocked almost half the interstate. And what would normally be a 10-minute ride home made it to, like, an hour ride home. But I fixed that by going on my GPS and looking up, like, a different route immediately. And I had to go through a bunch of, like, back streets and stuff, but I basically cut that time in half. Because I don't want to deal with traffic jam bullshit after sweating it out for 10 hours. I want to just go home and relax and play video, you know? So this is Midge. Commander Holly would love her. But she loves, Blathers. And, what's the coffee guy's name? Who's that? I've never seen that person before. An apple? Are you kidding me? What are you gonna give me for an apple? That's like the hardest thing to do. Oh, you sell carpets. Yeah, sure, let's get a carpet. I will sell you a chessboard rug. You give me any carpet and 3,000 bells. No! Sahara. That's her name. Hera. I'm not gonna give you 3,000 fucking bells for a carpet where I can literally get a good one at Nooks for cheap. And I'm actually praising Nooks, and that takes a lot to actually say that. Hopefully the job will work out. I'm sure it will. But anyway, I guess what's happening right now is that ADHQ is happening. I think that's what it's pronounced. It's the speedrunner thing that happens every year, and I cannot pay attention to those things because they're often boring. I don't know. Unless it's a game I played and I really like, I will watch it. But nonetheless, not a lot of games I don't like. Well, there's a lot of things that go on to my factors about some games being worthy of being sped like a speed run. Like Super Metroid, that's worthy of being sped, like having a speed run for it. It just makes sense. But a game like Zelda, or I don't know, a game like Half-Life, like maybe Half-Life 2 is worthy. I don't know, it's just like really iffy on the things I prefer for people to speedrun. And it's just my opinion, so I really don't care if you speedrun a game. It's just, I really don't care in general about speedruns. Unless it's a game I played. Like Super Mario World or something. Alright, I'll get your organizer, and she'll probably say, no, I left it with somebody else, and then I'm gonna have to go on a wild goose chase. And like I said, this game got a little bit more difficult, because now all the villagers are moving around. What do you want? And she's like, just ran over. Oh, now he's mad, so we can't talk, and Pango is probably mad. No, Pango's happy. What else happened this week? I'm like so out of the loop. Oh yeah, I decided to play WoW again. Yeah, it's World of Warcraft, a game that literally hasn't changed in 10 years. Actually, it changed a lot. What am I fucking saying? World of Warcraft, a game that I loved when I was in high school. And I always played because it was fun. And just like a good like relaxation thing for me after the bullshit that happens at school all the time. Give me furniture, yeah! I don't know, I liked, WoW back then. And a lot of people think that, like, here's my opinion on the changes they made. I don't mind the changes a whole lot, but I still wish they kept some things in there. They really streamlined the game. Like, I've been playing my character. Like, I played it last year, like, for a while. Like, the beginning of last year, I decided to play it again, just to see what has changed and what thing, like, I don't know. I wanted to make a WoW character for my game channel, but if you want to look me up, I'm on Black Dragonflight, on the server Black Dragonflight. My name is Fuzz Maximus, if you want to play sometime. Right now, I got my character all the way up to level 59 last year, and then I stopped playing because I got bored. And he's a level 59 undead warrior. And I've always loved playing warriors because they're so simple and so powerful. And you don't have to worry about anything but rage, and that's it. But in this character I want to try out, I made an orc shaman. I'm messing around with being a shaman because I always wanted to try out shaman. I heard they were awesome to play with. I swear, I'm missing a rock. I didn't get to that rock part where I get a whole bunch of money from hitting a rock. I have managed to hit one every time I played. But apparently it's harder than freaking finding the Holy Grail. We know it's out there. Or the fact that Al Capone's vault, and it's not remember that Al Capone's vault. It wasn't Geraldo's fault. Who can blame Geraldo? He didn't know either. It's fucking Al Capone's vault. Who the fuck knows what's in there? Don't blame Geraldo. I would have been hyped too if I saw that broadcast. Anyway, wow. Wow. I can't wait for the Warcraft movie. I don't know what anyone else is saying. It looks cool. I'm gonna see it. Because I always liked Warcraft. I always had like a little like guilty pleasure of it. Apparently saying you like WoW is like saying you like cancer or something nowadays. But WoW is great. And playing it again, I just got that flood of memories of playing and doing quests and like leveling my character up. And it's just a relaxation thing. It's like playing this game. You don't really think about it. You just do it, you know? That's why I like WoW a lot. It's just a whatever kind of thing. And for the last last year or like during the winter of last year, I was playing a lot of Guild Wars 2 because first of all, that game is free to play and you just have to buy the base game, which is like 20 bucks, I think, and then you can just play it all you want. I like it because of how like the art style and like the paintbrush effects and how cool the characters are. That's fun. It's like in the essence of WoW because it almost looks like it, but it has like it's very focused on combat and attacks and like very pinpoint precision. It's like if The Witcher wasn't that violent and long met WoW pretty much. I think that's what I can describe it like. But nonetheless, oh, here it is. Finally found it. Nonetheless, Guild Wars 2 is definitely worth playing. It's just that I'd rather go back to playing a casual game like that, like WoW. Just because it's a more relaxing game to me. I like, but I've been messing around with the Shaman. He's alright so far. I have yet to play, like, I tried all the other character classes back in the day. I never really got into them. Like, the Hunter was cool. The Mage was alright. The Rogue was one of my favorites, actually, but I never really advanced with him that much. I used to play a Night Elf Warrior when I first started out because he had Shadow Meld, and Shadow Meld was like, yes, this is perfect for beginners if they're in a situation like that and you're trying to think. But I chose the Undead because he has that ability Cannibalize, which is really cool. If you don't know what Cannibalize is, it's basically a racial ability where you can go up to an enemy and eat his corpse so you can gain health back. It's essentially like a free meal. But it's pretty cool, and that's why I chose the Undead. The Orc has like a Rage ability or something that increases his health. And, I haven't tried any of the other, like, races out. I know the Gnome has something with, like, race engineer. I forgot what the Gnome has. I know the Dwarf has something. I'm trying to remember what it is. The Human has something stupid, I think. I haven't tried nonetheless, I think this game is pretty good still. It holds up, and I love the aesthetic and the relaxation it has. That's why this game was built, for relaxation. It's mellow. It's a really mellow game, and I still enjoy it. It's just the tediousness hasn't gone away, and it's much more than what it was when I used to play it all the time. I told my mom about this, and she realized how tedious it was, and she doesn't like it anymore. She used to play it all the time, and now when I tell her about it, she's like, "Oh, the game sucks." Because she remembered how, like, annoying all the villagers were. It was pretty funny. I'm like, no. And then I'm starting to realize, wait a minute. Maybe she was right. I'm still going to play it. It's still fun and relaxing. Anyways, back to the WoW conversation. I liked how in Vanilla WoW you had to work for your stuff. Getting the mount, like the mount that makes you run 60% faster, you had to work for it. You had to be a level 40, but now you only can be... Basically, you have to be a level 20 to get a mount now. Which is kind of like... Oh, I know where this is going. But it's not really like Star Wars MMO kind of change. Like everyone thinks it is. They kept with the spirit of it, they just made it way simpler. Like the talent tree, remember how back in the day you would either go on WoW Wiki or like try to understand the talent tree on your own and trying to see what kind of build you can make out of it? It felt like a design to your character, and you had to be really careful on what kind of traits your character has and what kind of moves he should have, you know? Oh man, how they freaking like every 15 levels you get a new talent now, and it overall increases it to a much more greater extent, rightfully so. So you don't have to worry about like your talent tree anymore for every level you gain, which is kind of weird. But I've gotten used to it. They basically made the combat way simpler though. Like I've been playing my warrior again and I'm like, oh god, this is way simpler. My specialization is Fury, by the way, for warrior. Because one, I can't find a damn person to do dungeons with. And I don't even give a shit about doing dungeons anymore because they've been oversimplified. If I were to do dungeons, I would have procced, but nonetheless, I'd rather go DPS and play PvP. Because that shit's always fun. But I'm waiting to get to like a level 100 before I actually do PvP. And I know that's like, why would you do that? It's because I'd rather be full leveled and ready to go and do the last parts of PvP and not do that. You know what would be really cool? I don't know if WoW did this already. But I remember in Burning Crusade they had heroic dungeons where you can do the dungeon again when you're full level capped. And they introduced this in Cataclysm, where they redid the dungeons in the base game. Oh god. You know what? Bye-bye. I don't care. Yeah, I'll just turn this in and be ready. I'll finish off with my final thoughts, what I think. So far, They improved the character customization. Everything is, like, the models are a lot more detailed than before. Which I can dig, because it's a fucking old game and they need to get with the times. But I still think they should redo the graphics a little bit more just to keep it up with the times. I don't know, that's just my personal thought, because this game came out over 10 years ago and it's still being played a lot. But I think you can't mess with a good thing. Yeah, the talents have been greatly changed. They have glyphs now. I'm trying to understand glyphs still. Overall, it's still like the same atmosphere and WoW that you come to know and love. It's just that they changed it greatly to be streamlined for newer players. And oh yeah, the Nook's upgraded again, by the way, to level 3. And I still can't find a damn axe. I want to see what turnip prices are. I remember spending like 1,200 yesterday for them. I want to see if that increased. Let's see what turnip prices are. Other things. Other things. Oh yes, actually, let's talk more. I can cut down some trees, finally. Did you know that I bought the axe 4 times and this dude is still telling me how to use the axe after buying it 4 times? That's good game design. Anyways. Yeah, WoW is alright. I mean, you don't have to work as hard. Like, you get the mount at level 20 now, and I think you could get the flying mount as early as 60. I don't know, because, like I said, I haven't really expanded on playing it that much. But overall, it's alright. It's WoW. What do you expect? It's an alright game for its era. And I keep wondering if this design philosophy that WoW has cultivated with WoW... Did I say that weird? I feel like I said that weird. I feel as if this design that they cultivated with WoW over the course of this 10 years is probably starting to like lose the edge that it has because of probably the newer games, newer MMOs that came out that pretty much improved it. Like Guild Wars 2, that's really good with its progression. I haven't played the one thing I haven't played yet is I don't want to pay for a subscription yet just to make sure I don't buy in anything I don't like. I really want to try out Final Fantasy XIV Reborn. Or was it Final Fantasy XIV Online? Was it Reborn or some shit? But a lot of my friends are playing that and they say it's really good. And I can believe them because it looks cool. I just didn't have the time, and I'm playing something that I know will always be relaxing to me. So, I don't want to buy in just yet, until... Ah, shit, I'm gonna get bit. How do I avoid the bees? Is there a way to avoid the bees? I'll go by next time to, like, get rid of the stumps. I can't believe that fucking shell, like, from the first couple days of the game is still there. That's just hilarious to me. This is infested. I don't know, let me know. I hear a lot of people like it, so maybe I'll play it sometime, but I'm waiting until I actually have time to play it. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure I'll like it. Just, you know, I have other things on my mind to process right now. A lot of things on my mind to get through. Basically, when I play a game, I have to be in the mood. I think I'm done, though, for today. So I'm just gonna come back up here. At least the axe didn't break this time when I'm playing this game. Hopefully the job will get better, though. And hopefully my playing with WoW will get better. But maybe I'll live stream WoW sometime. But, yeah. I'll let you guys know if I'm streaming again. Maybe I will in the future, but until next time, more Maximum Play Animal Crossing. Bye-bye.